Hello, everyone. Welcome back to ABC Learning English. I'm Adam.
And I'm Ava. We are so happy you're here with us today. How are you doing today, Adam?
Well, I'm doing pretty good, but I'm a little bit tired today, you know?
Oh, really? Why is that? Did you stay up late again?
Yeah, I did. I watched a really sad movie last night. It was a movie about a dog and his owner, and, well, I cried a lot. I mean, my eyes were so red, I just couldn't stop crying.
Oh, wow. I know that movie. It is so sad. It breaks my heart every time. But crying is actually a really interesting topic for us today.
Right? Some people hate crying. They try to stop it. They think crying makes them look weak, especially men.
Absolutely. I hear that all the time. People say, "Oh, don't cry, be strong." But other people say crying is super important for our health.
Makes sense. And that is exactly what we are talking about today. We are looking at a very cool debate about our feelings and our bodies.
Yes. Is crying good for your body? Is it a must-do thing? Or is it okay to stop your tears sometimes? We will look at what doctors and scientists say about this.
But before we jump into the big debate, let's learn a new phrase, a really useful phrasal verb from our story today.
Great idea. Today's phrase is hold back. I will say it again. Hold back.
Hold back. What does that mean, Eva? It sounds like you're grabbing something and pulling it back.
You are very close. To hold back means you stop yourself from doing something you really want to do. You keep it inside. In our story today, people talk about holding back tears. This means you feel very sad. Your eyes are wet, but you force yourself not to cry.
Oh, I see. You don't let the tears fall down your face. You hold them back.
Exactly. Let me give you another example. Imagine someone eats your favorite cake. You are very angry. You want to yell at them, but they are your best friend. So you hold back your anger. You stay quiet.
Right. That is a great example. Or think about this. You're in a very quiet library. Everyone is reading suddenly. You need to sneeze, a very loud sneeze, but you don't want to make a noise. So, you hold back the sneeze. It feels very uncomfortable, right?
Oh yes, holding back a sneeze is the worst. So remember guys, hold back means you stop an action or a feeling from coming out.
Perfect. Now let's get into the main topic. Our source today talks about the biology of crying. This means what happens inside our body when we cry?
And the first big idea is this. Crying is not just a way to show you are sad. It is a biological need. Your body needs to cry, just like your body needs to sweat when it is hot.
Wow, that is so interesting. I mean, I never thought about crying like that. The scientists say crying brings our body back to normal. They call it maintaining balance.
Yes, let's make it very simple. When you're very stressed or angry, your brain turns on an alarm. It is like a fire alarm in a building. This is your fight or run away mode. Your heart beats fast. Your body gets ready for danger.
Right? And your brain makes special chemicals, stress chemicals. If you stay in this alarm mode for too long, it is very bad for you.
Absolutely. So how do we turn off the alarm? How do we tell the body that we are safe?
Well, the scientists say tears are the answer. When you finally cry, it turns on a different mode in your body. It turns on the rest and relax mode.
Makes sense. Crying tells your body, okay, the danger is over. We can relax now. Your heart slows down. You take deep breaths.
But wait, there is more. This is the coolest part to me. The tears you cry when you're sad are very special. They are different from the tears you get when you cut an onion.
Oh, really? How are they different? Water is just water, right?
No. A famous doctor named William Frey studied this. He looked at emotional tears, and he found out that these tears have a lot of stress chemicals inside them.
So the stress chemicals are physically leaving your body through the tears?
Exactly. Crying literally washes the stress out of your system. Think about taking out the trash in your house.
Oh, I love this example. Let me guess. If your house is full of dirty trash, it smells bad. It is not healthy to live there.
Right? You have to take the trash bags outside. If you don't, the garbage stays in your kitchen. Your body is the same. When you feel a lot of stress, your body makes biological trash. Crying is how your body takes out the trash.
That is a wonderful way to think about it. So, what happens if we hold back our tears? What if we don't take out the trash?
Well, the scientists are very clear about this. If you hold back your tears all the time, the stress chemicals stay inside your body. You trap them inside.
And that causes problems, right? The text calls it a toxic feeling. It is like poison for your body.
Absolutely. It is not just in your mind, it actually hurts your physical body. If you always stop yourself from crying, you can get a lot of sicknesses.
Like what?
Well, you can get heart problems. Your blood pressure goes up. You can get terrible headaches. Your muscles feel hard and tight all the time. Sometimes you even get sick in your stomach.
Oh wow, that sounds terrible.
It is. Think about a balloon. You keep blowing air into the balloon. The air is your stress. If you blow too much air, what happens?
The balloon pops, it breaks.
Exactly. Crying is like letting a little bit of air out of the balloon safely. If you don't let the air out, your body pops. You get sick.
You know, many people are taught that crying is a weakness. We tell little boys, big boys don't cry. We tell workers to be professional and hide their feelings.
Right? And because of this, clinics and hospitals are full of people who have weird pains. They have chest pain or stomach pain, but the doctors can't find anything wrong.
Because the problem is not a bug or a virus. The problem is years and years of uncried tears. The body stores all that stress inside the muscles and the heart.
That is exactly what the first part of our debate says. Crying is a biological must. If you don't cry, you destroy your health over time.
I mean, it sounds very scary. It makes me want to cry right now just to be safe.
Haha, I know. But Eva, let me ask you this. Is it really that simple? Think about it. What if holding back tears is actually a smart survival skill sometimes?
Oh, that's a very good question, Adam. And that brings us to the other side of the debate. You know, some doctors say holding back tears isn't always bad.
Right? I mean, think about a doctor doing a very hard surgery. If they start crying because they feel sad, they can't see the patient, they can make a big mistake.
Exactly. The doctors call this a survival skill. Sometimes you just can't cry. You're in a dangerous or very important place. You have to wait.
Makes sense, like if you're at school and your teacher yells at you in front of the class, you feel very sad and you want to cry, but you don't want the other kids to see you cry, so you hold it back.
Yes, that's a perfect example. You hold it back to protect yourself. You save the tears for later, maybe when you go home to your own bedroom.
So, holding back is good then? I don't get it. First, we say holding back makes you sick and gives you heart problems. Now we say it saves you. Which one is it, Eva?
Well, it's about how long you do it. Holding back for 1 hour is okay. Holding back for 10 years is bad. But there's another big thing here. How do you stop the crying?
What do you mean? You just stop. You bite your lip, you close your eyes, and you say to yourself, "Don't cry."
But scientists say that's a very hard way to do it. Have you ever tried not to think about a white bear?
A white bear? No. Why?
Okay, let's play a game, Adam. Do not think about a big, fluffy white bear. Stop thinking about it right now. Don't look at its white fur.
Oh, wow. Now all I see in my head is a white bear. I can't stop thinking about it at all.
Right, that's the white bear effect. When you tell your brain, don't feel sad, don't cry, your brain only thinks about being sad. It makes you very tired. It uses a lot of your brain energy to fight the feeling.
I see. So fighting the feeling is really bad for your brain. It makes you exhausted.
Yes, but there's a better way. Doctors call it changing your thoughts. You don't fight the feeling. You just look at the problem in a completely new way.
Changing your thoughts? Can you give me an example?
Let's see. Imagine you buy a beautiful ice cream cone, but then you drop your ice cream on the floor. You feel very sad. You want to cry because you love ice cream.
Oh, I'd be so sad. I definitely want to cry.
If you just say, don't cry, you're still sad about the ice cream. You just force the tears to stay inside. But what if you change your thoughts? You look at the ice cream on the floor and you smile. You say, well, the little ants are going to have a great dinner today.
Haha, the ants. That's so funny.
See? You changed the story in your head. Now you're not sad anymore. You don't need to cry. Your heart rate goes down naturally. You didn't hold back the tears, you just changed the feeling.
Wow, that's a great trick. So you don't trap the biological trash inside, you just change it into something else.
Exactly. You're so smart, Adam.
And this brings us to a very interesting point about culture. You know, different countries have different rules about crying.
Really? I thought crying is the same everywhere in the world.
The tears are the same, but the rules are different. In places like America or Europe, people think crying is good. They say, show your true feelings, don't hide them.
Right? People say you're fake or sick if you don't show your feelings.
Yes, but in some Asian countries like Japan or China, it's very different. In these places, staying quiet and not crying is actually a very good thing.
Wait, really? They don't want people to show any feelings?
It's not about being cold, it's about being strong and polite. They think holding back tears shows you're a mature adult. You don't want to make other people worry about you. It brings peace and harmony to the group.
That makes sense. If I cry loudly at a nice family dinner, everyone stops eating and worries about me. I ruin the dinner for everyone.
Exactly. So in those cultures, holding back is a way to care for your family and your friends.
But Ava, wait. We learned earlier that holding back tears traps the biological trash inside. It gives you heart problems. Does culture change the body? A heart in America is the same as a heart in Japan, right?
That's the amazing part, Adam. The scientists found something crazy. In those Asian countries, holding back tears doesn't make people as sick.
What? How's that possible?
Remember the white bear? In America, if you hold back tears, you feel bad about it. You think, I'm doing something wrong. I'm fake. So your brain fights a big war. That war causes stress.
Oh, and the stress makes you sick.
Right. But in Japan, if you hold back tears, you think, I'm doing a good thing. I'm protecting my family. There's no war in your brain. You feel proud. So the body doesn't get as stressed.
Wow, that blows my mind. So what we think about crying changes how our body feels it.
Absolutely. Our brain is very powerful. So the big lesson from the debate is not just cry all the time or never cry. The experts say we need to be flexible.
Flexible? Like doing yoga or gymnastics?
Haha, kind of. But for your feelings, they call it emotional agility. Agility means you can move fast and easily.
I get it. So emotional agility means you can choose the best thing to do for your feelings in different situations.
Yes, imagine you have a toolbox. Sometimes the best tool is to go to your bedroom, play sad music, and cry a lot. You take out the biological trash.
And sometimes the best tool is to change your thoughts. Like the ice cream and the ants. You look at the problem in a happy way.
Exactly. And sometimes you're at work. Your boss is very angry. The best tool is to hold back the tears for an hour, finish your work, and then go talk to a good friend later.
That's so smart. You don't use a hammer for every problem in your house. You choose the right tool for the right time and place.
Perfect. You learn how to read the room. You learn how to read your own body. If you feel like a balloon that's going to pop, maybe you need to cry. If you just feel a little sad, maybe you can just take a deep breath and change your thoughts.
This is a really helpful lesson. I think I'll try to build my own toolbox. Next time I feel sad, I won't just say don't cry. I'll ask myself, what's the best tool right now?
That's wonderful, Adam. I think our listeners can try that too. It's a great way to stay healthy and happy.
I feel so much better just talking about this. It's like my brain took a deep breath. But wow, we covered so many things today. Biological trash, white bears, dropping ice cream, toolboxes.
We really did. And because we covered so much information, I think it's time to check if we remember the most important words from today's story.
Oh, a vocabulary test? I'm ready. I love learning new words. Let's get right into our favorite section.
Yes, we used some really big words today. I want to make sure we all understand them perfectly. Learning new words is how we get better at English.
Absolutely. So, Eva, what's our first word for today?
The first word is trap. I will spell it for you. T-R-A-P, trap. Adam, you used this word earlier in the story. Can you explain what it means?
Sure. Well, a trap is usually a thing you use to catch an animal, like a mouse trap to catch a little mouse in your house. But today, we didn't talk about mice. We used it as an action word, a verb.
Right. So to trap something means you keep it inside a place and you don't let it get out. It's stuck.
Exactly. I said that if we don't cry, we trap the stress inside our body. The stress chemicals want to leave, but you close the door, they can't get out.
That's a great way to say it. The stress is trapped in your muscles and your heart, and that makes you feel bad.
So, the lesson is, don't trap your bad feelings. Let them out safely. What's the next word, Eva?
Our second word is flexible. It's a very useful word for everyday life.
Oh, I know this one. Flexible means you can bend easily. You don't break like a bamboo tree in the wind.
Exactly. For our minds, it means you can change your plan when things go wrong. You don't get stuck doing just one thing. If plan A doesn't work, you bend and try plan B.
Got it. And what about our last word? Agility? Are they the same thing?
That's a great question. They are similar, but agility is a step higher. Flexible is just bending, but agility is about speed and smart control. Think of a ninja or a martial artist. They don't just bend, they move fast, jump, and react perfectly to danger.
Oh, so emotional agility means my mind is like a ninja. I quickly see the problem. Pick the exact right tool from my toolbox and use it immediately.
Perfect. You don't just survive the bad feeling, you manage it fast and like a pro.
I love that. I want to be an emotional ninja.
We all do. Now, listeners, it's time for our mini quiz. Let's see if you remember today's lesson. Adam, can you read question number 1?
Of course. Listen carefully, everyone. Question number 1. According to the doctors in our story, what happens if you always hold back your tears for a very long time? Is it A, your body makes more trash, B, you get much stronger, or C, you can get sick with heart and muscle problems? I'll read the options one more time. A, your body makes more trash. B, you get much stronger. C, you can get sick with heart and muscle problems. What do you think? Take a guess.
Okay, let's look at the answers together. Adam, do you think it's A?
Well, your body has biological trash, like stress chemicals, but holding back tears doesn't really make more of it. It just keeps the old trash inside your body, so A isn't the best answer.
Right? What about B? Do you get much stronger if you never cry?
No way. Holding back tears all the time makes you very tired. We talked about the white bear effect. It uses a lot of your brain's energy to fight your feelings. It doesn't make you strong.
Exactly. So the correct answer is C. If you always trap the stress inside, you can get sick. Your heart beats too fast, your blood pressure goes up, and your muscles get very tight.
You got it. Good job if you picked C. Now, let's move to question number 2. Listen closely. Why is holding back tears sometimes a good thing in some countries like Japan? Is it A, because people in those countries never feel sad? B, because it shows you care about group peace and harmony? Or C, because doctors say crying is always bad for your heart?
Let's give our listeners a few seconds to think about it.
Okay, time's up, Eva. Let's talk about the options. I know A is completely wrong. Everyone in the whole world feels sad sometimes. We all have the same human biology.
Absolutely. Sadness is normal everywhere. And what about C?
Well, C is tricky, but we know it's wrong based on our lesson today. Holding back tears for too long is what's bad for your heart, not crying itself. Crying is actually the cure.
Excellent point. So the correct answer must be B.
Right? In some cultures, if you hold back your tears, you're protecting your family and your friends. You don't want to make a big noise and make them worry about you. It brings peace to the group.
Yes, and because they believe it's a very kind and good thing to do, their bodies don't get as stressed. It's a wonderful example of how our thoughts change our bodies.
Wow, we learned so much interesting information today. Let's review the 3 main points really quickly before we go.
Good idea. Number 1, crying is a very natural way for your body to clean out stress chemicals. It's like taking out the trash.
Number 2, always holding back tears. For a long time can make your physical body sick. It traps the stress inside.
And number 3, the best way to live is to have emotional agility. You should pick the right tool for the right time and place.
Perfect summary, Eva. Now, we have a special question for you, our wonderful listeners.
Yes, we really want to hear from you. Here's the question. What do you usually do when you feel very sad or very stressed? Do you cry? Do you talk to a good friend? Do you go for a run? Or do you do something else?
Let us know. Please write your answers in the comments section below. We read all of your comments and we love hearing your stories.
Yes, and it's a great way to practice your English. Don't worry at all about making spelling or grammar mistakes. Just try your best to share your thoughts.
And if you liked today's podcast, please give this video a big thumbs up. Share it with your friends who want to learn English too.
And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to ABC Learning English for more fun, easy, and interesting lessons. We make new videos every single week to help you learn.
Thank you so much for spending your time with us today. Remember to practice your new words: trap, flexible, and agility. We'll see you next time.
Keep learning and keep smiling. Bye, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Great job today. Remember, small daily progress is the secret to fluency. Keep practicing, and I'll see you in the next video.